All right, and I got this one. Mother-in-law bought a 4-pack of this when she was in Orlando, and I tried one of them, and I figured you would really like this Delirium Red Belgian ale with cherry and elderberry.
Your father smells of elderberry.
Yes. I think it's like 8%, if I remember rightly. I just had the Delirium Nocturne years and years ago.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not like the cherry one in Pensacola, because it's a beer,
Yeah.
so it doesn't have all the sweetness. It's an ale, a Belgian ale.
Trying to figure out what the elephant has to do with cherry or elderberry.
It's the Delirium thing.
Oh, okay.
Like if you see Delirium, the Nocturne has like all sorts of other different colors on it, but the
okay.
elephant is their little thing.
Let's see. Was there any other movie news? Have you played Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yes.
So,
Do I need to get back into it? I've only played up to the winter, I guess, getting through the winter in the beginning.
they're in talks right now for doing a movie.
They should. I mean, it plays like a movie. They could just go off the game. People
Yeah.
who hadn't played the game would be like, ooh.
Who was it they were talking about for... I wanted to say it was Jeffrey Dean Morgan for Dutch.
I would say Anson Mount. To bring back his look from Hell on Wheels. Or, yeah, Hell on
Yeah.
Wheels. But yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan would be good too.
I'm trying to think of who else they had. They were talking about. So there's an older character in there. I'm wanting to say, I can't remember if they call him. I'll have to look it up. What they call him? But I guess they're looking at Jack Black to play him.
They got a new Jumanji coming out.
Yeah,
Anaconda went straight to Netflix. I don't know if you've watched it yet or not.
not yet. It was an intriguing kind of thing. It was like,
It's okay. It's like they had a good... When you watch it, it's not bad, but it's like they were trying to be like Tropic Thunder.
oh, okay.
And they didn't get to the ludicrousness of and how good Tropic Thunder. It's like they were almost there, and then they just kind of...
okay.
They let it mediocre. It's not bad. I mean, you got to remember the source material. Anaconda was not the best movie.
Yeah.
And there are a couple guest stars you got to stick around for.
Okay. They're making a Taika Waititi. He's doing a. It's not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's Charlie versus the Chocolate Factory.
Yes, because that was another book that
Yeah.
I just saw a thing on that.
And then let's see.
He's also supposed to. He's got his name trying to sell Dredd, trying to do another Judge Dredd.
okay.
But nobody's buying that. They don't want him to do it, so nobody's buying it. But Carl Urban said he would love to come back.
Well, I guess Ron Perlman's trying to do another Hellboy.
He's been asking that for ever. The reason I got turned down the first time is because of the cost. Is like when Del Toro asked for the third one to finish it up,
Yeah.
they wanted to budget up 150, and at that time 150 was way too much. And by today, because they did the first one off of 50 and they did the second one off of like 75, so
Yeah.
natural progression, that's a big jump from 75 asking 150. And you go back and rewatch the David Harbour version, and a lot of people are like, it's not as bad as we thought it was. I was like, yeah, if only the studio wouldn't have meddled, I think it would have been better. So I don't think David did a bad job, and I don't think the Neil, whatever, the director who did the Descent for, don't think he did a bad job, but I guess he was kicked out of the editing room. Neil Marshall or something.
Did you see Spielberg's? He did like an interview or something.
I heard he's got a movie coming out this summer. I know that.
Well, it's Disclosure Day.
Yeah, that looks really... And he's keeping any scenes of the third act out of any of the previews, he said.
He, in one of the interviews, he basically said, he was like, I'm tired of seeing remakes and rehashes. He was like, if we don't do something original, basically the movie industry's just going to fizzle out.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Well, they were showing one of the actors who used to be on some shows I watched, and that's what he said. With everything going to streaming nowadays, he is going broke because he was known for just character acting on TV shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now all these movie stars are not making movies; they're coming into TV. So they're taking the bigger names because they get more screen money. You know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of pushing those other actors out. Even though there's God knows how many things streaming, you should think there'd be a market to get these.
Yeah.
We've got our mascot cat, just loving on our ankles. What, Benny? You want to be on camera? But it'll be interesting to see what comes up. You got I guess the previous head of Xbox retired.
Yeah.
And they've let this girl move up. They promoted her, who is, I guess, some part of the AI development.
She was the CEO of Microsoft AI.
Yeah. And now she's coming in. They're talking about everything's overpriced, but she wants to bring in a tier to bring ads. I'm like, bringing ads to gaming? Who's going to want to play a game and then in the middle of it get an ad?
Yeah.
Nobody. They make plenty of money. Steam. Look how rich Steam has got. The problem, I think, with the whole Xbox with Game Pass is I think Microsoft. I think as much as Microsoft is losing nowadays, I think it's sucking into Xboxes, because I don't think Xbox and Game Pass is a bad platform.
Yeah.
And PlayStation just upped all their prices because microchips.
I was actually just watching a video earlier today, and it was Elon Musk. It was SpaceX. So huge grain of salt. But he was talking about how they went to I think he said 2 of the leading chip manufacturers and said, "We will buy all the chips you're producing." Like,
yeah, he wants to still push Grok or something.
he's like, in perpetuity, we'll buy all. And they're like, we can't just give you all the chips.
Yeah.
And so he's opening up his own chip factory in Texas, and his plan with it is they'll be designing and manufacturing the chips. So his plan is design a chip, manufacture it, use the chip to design a newer chip, and it's just this constant iteration of creating something better. And eventually it's going to be, the production is going to be moved to the moon, is what he was talking about.
He can just move him to Uranus. He's got great ideas, but he doesn't think about how to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think he's been able to pass on because it was the time for some of these ideas to up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't create Tesla. He didn't create SpaceX, but he took them to the next level.
Yeah.
And his salesmanship at that point. But I think people are getting to the point where people are seeing a little bit past people's salesmanship, and they can start to see the bull crap that people are talking, the BS. And I'm hearing that on AI, as a lot of people are realizing that AI is very fallible.
Yeah.
That, ChatGPT is not as great as everyone thinks it is, and Claude and all that. Like, I guess Claude had a secondary one they were working on, the people who do Claude, and they kept it localized into one thing, and then they asked it to challenge it to see if it could get out, and it did.
Yeah.
And it was showing them all the ways it could go around. I'm like going, that's kind of Skynet-ish. That's kind of, it's like...
So, I was watching about that. They're actually going to license it out to companies, and basically they'll give this AI the ability to do whatever it wants to do to hack into these companies, to show them the vulnerabilities that they have so they can mitigate them. But the cost is just outrageous.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like they're basically going to blackmail other companies. This is how you fix it. It's going to cost you this much.
Yeah. You know what I use AI for? Occasionally I'll use it, like, if there's a problem that I just cannot find an answer to, I'll use it like a search engine. I'm like, hey...
That's all it is to me, is a glorified search engine.
But the other thing I use it for is I hate writing. I despise it with a passion. And so when I need to write an email, I go, hey, I need an email that says this, this, and this, and it will give me an email, and I'll copy and paste it, and then I'll go through and go, I don't sound like that. Let me remove that part. Yeah, I don't talk like that. Let's,
I thought you were going to say you do use it like I do, where you just take pictures of yourself and then put yourself in situations and you let it edit the photo so you look cool. That's what I use AI for.
Dear ChatGPT, make my junk look bigger.
I don't take it that personally. But okay.
I like to track GP and make my head smaller.
I don't know how to take that. My wife's saying my head is too big.
Big head.
And that could be a good thing. Anyways, do you like the beer?
Yeah.
Delirium Red. Right there. Backwards.